Well, I think one of the most important things I learned from a math lesson in primary school was something related to arithmetic calculations, especially multiplications, I would say. The reason why I consider this is really helpful to me is that the skills have been in my everyday life, which means I'm still using something it every day. However, unfortunately, since I graduated from primary school so many years ago, there are just some vague memories relating to the lesson, but I only remember around when I was 10 years old one day, the math teacher showed us some toys attached with their price, also had the price tag on their body. Then she told us the meaning of the discount before teaching us how to use multiplications to calculate the discount price. So Patience was the teacher that when she even organized some activities about book sales afterwards, which not only gave us the chance to practice the skill, but we also could put the memory into practice. As I said at the beginning, now I still use the skill to calculate something. For example, when I wanted to buy something that is on discount, I'll do the calculations to see how much money I need to pay. Let's say I want to buy a clothing item, and when shopping around, there are two prices I want to buy. The original price of the one item is about 300 yuan, but now it's sold at 20% off, which is 300 multiplied by 800. 80%, that is 2 and 40 yuan, right? Another is sold around 80% off. And if the original price is 400 yuan, so 400 times 20% equals 80, which means now it's only sold 80 yuan. How reasonable is the price, right? If the quality is also pretty good, then of course I'll snap up the latter one. So as you can see, without learning ways of multiplying numbers, it would be so hard for me to make the right choice to calculate the numbers by heart, right? So that is my answer. Thanks.
Okay, here is sample 6 on the part 2 topic of a math skill. Let's have a listen.
Well, I think one of the most important things I learned from a math lesson in primary school was something related to arithmetic calculations, especially multiplications.
Multiplication is not a countable noun, so it's just multiplication. Arithmetic calculations. Well, arithmetic is calculations, so we can drop the calculations. It's just arithmetic, especially multiplication.
I would say. The reason why I consider this is really helpful to me is
The reason why I consider this to be really helpful to me, I consider this to be really helpful.
that the skills have been in my everyday life, which means I'm still using something it every day.
I'm still using something it. I'm still using it every day.
However, unfortunately, since I graduated from primary school so many years ago,
Some stress on so many years ago.
there are just some vague memories relating to the
I think this is vague. It's vague memories, not vogue. Vogue means like in fashion. Vague means not very clear.
lesson, but I only
We missed something here.
relating to the lesson.
This word is not relating. And it should also be related. Some vague memories related, not relating, related to the lesson, this lesson.
But I only remember around when I was 10 years old.
But I only remember when I was around. Okay, so the word order here is not right. I only remember when I was around 10 years old. The around has to go with 10 years old.
Day, the math teacher showed us some toys attached with their price.
Some toys attached with their price. Yeah, this is not very clear. Here he explains it a little bit better.
Also had the price tag on their body.
A little bit better. Okay. So our math teacher showed us some toys with their price tag still on them. With their price tags, I should say. Price tags still on them.
The price tag on their body. Then she told us
Not body, because toys don't have bodies. So just with their price tag still on them.
Then she told us the meaning of the discount.
There's no the. She told us the meaning of discount.
Before teaching us how to use multiplications to
Again, it's multiplication.
calculate the discount price.
I don't know if he means discount or if he means discounted price. If it's the total, it's discounted price, not discount price.
So Patience was the teacher that
I think he means patient, adjective. So patient was the teacher.
when she even organized some activities about book sales afterwards, which not only gave us the chance to practice the skill, but
I don't understand exactly what's going on here. Why so? Okay, so patient was the teacher that. Why is there a when and a which? Why are there two clauses here? When she organized some activities about book sales afterwards, then what happened? Why is there a new relative clause? There's no when, I think. So patient was the teacher that she even organized some activities, which not only gave us the chance to practice the skill, but we could also put
practice the skill, but we also
we could also
put the memory into practice.
I don't know how you put a memory into practice. Knowledge, we could put the knowledge into practice.
As I said at the beginning, now I still use the skill to calculate something. For example, when I wanted to buy something
Why is this in the past tense? When I want to buy something
that is on discount.
that is on sale. When I want to buy something that is discounted.
I'll do the calculations to see how much money I need to pay.
It's not wrong to say how much money I should pay, but usually people just say how much I should pay, not how much money I should pay.
Let's say I want to buy a clothing item.
Let's say I want to buy an item of clothing. Again, the word order is not right. An item of clothing.
And when shopping around, there are two prices I want to buy.
There are two prices I want to buy. People don't buy. Why is there a period there? People don't buy prices. People buy things. There are two things I want to buy. There are two things I want to buy that are differently priced or at different prices.
And when shopping around, there are two prices I want to buy. The original price of the one item
There's no the. The original price of one item
is about 300 yuan, but now it's sold at 20% off.
I think he wanted to say sold, but he said so. It's sold at 20% off. But actually, I'm not.
Which is 300.
Hang on a second. I don't know. I think it's sold, but man, it doesn't sound anything like sold. It just sounds like so. Maybe sold. Let's put that in there.
It's sold at 20% off, which is 300 multiplied by 800.
Well, no, that's not true, and he corrects himself here. It's multiplied, which is 300 multiplied by 80%, not 100.
300 multiplied by 800. 80%, that is 240 yuan, right?
I don't know what he's saying. It's 240, not 240. 240.
Another is sold around 80% off. And if the original price is 400 yuan,
If the original price is 100 yen, there's no 4. If the original price is 100 yen,
so 400 times 20,
there's no 4 here again. So, no 4. So 100 times 20%.
20% equals 80, which means now it's only sold 80 yuan.
It's sold for 80 yen. Here we do need a 4. Sold for 80 yen. Now, did he say is here?
80, which means now it's only sold 80 yuan.
Oh no, he said it's. It's only sold 80 yen. Okay. I don't know why he is giving us all these math equations. Okay. Sometimes you have to fill the 2 minutes. So I guess this is one way of doing it.
80 yuan. How reasonable is the price, right?
Don't ask the examiner questions. How reasonable is the price? Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're buying. It's impossible for me to say if it's reasonable or not.
Then of course I'll snap.
Oh, wait. Forgot about the quality.
If the quality is also pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
then of course I'll snap up the latter one.
The latter one. That's pretty good. I also like the snap up. Yeah, to snap something up is to quickly buy something.
It's also pretty good. Then of course I'll snap up the latter one.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, without learning ways of multiplying numbers, it would be so hard for me to make the right choice to calculate the numbers by heart, right?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. It would be so hard for me to make the right choice when I have to calculate the numbers by heart. And actually, it's not by heart. By heart is used to memorize things. You don't calculate something by heart. You calculate numbers mentally. So it would be so hard for me to make the right choice when I have to do mental arithmetic. Mental arithmetic. By heart is used for memorizing.
So that is my answer. Thanks.
Okay, well, this answer is unrateable because it's like 2 minutes and 37 seconds long, which is unrealistically long. It's unrateable.